Welcome to another part of Animaniacs Great Echo Hunt, and if you thought that mission there that says my ass was a lot, well, get ready for what we're starting with right now with this guy.
Help me get out of this f***ing cell, would you? Those f***ing Romans have enslaved me and my 3 friends. We're due to be fed to the f***ing lions tomorrow. Please help me escape and the f***ing Romans.
Oh my! Listen to Sparty cuss.
Whoa, talk about your noise pollution. We should free him before the air turns blue.
Or the bleep machine breaks.
So we gotta help out Spartacus here, defeat the fucking Romans! And, yeah, we'll be dealing with that very, very soon in this part. But right now, there is something else we can do, which is, looking around this place. It is the second half, so we gotta look around and see what we're dealing with here. And, as you can see, we got more snakes, got more guards, got camels, got a lot more of the scabs about. We have 150 now. We also have floating platforms that the camera is now going to adjust for. So, yeah, we gotta climb these now. Why? Because we gotta get to an area that, is locked by another freaking Edgar door. Luckily, once we open this, we'll be able to get into essentially a mission that has cutscenes that it starts off with an in-game cutscene, and then the rest of this is FMV. It's a bit weird. But, we're about to meet a familiar face as we go into this door, the 30 door, to begin this next objective.
1, 2, 3. No, I can't. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Something is not right. It's just not right. Okay, this time. 1, 2, 3, and... Oh, it's no good. I'm too scared.
What you doing, mister?
Ah! Don't sneak up on the people like that. You see the big stadium down there, yeah? Well, I wanted to watch today's big chariot race. My hero charioteer, Ben Him, is racing, but I couldn't afford a ticket. So, I invented these wings so that I may take flight and gracefully glide down into the stadium and get myself a good seat for free, yeah?
So if your wings are ready, why haven't you flown the coop?
I have an irrational fear of heights.
That would be altophobia.
And I have an irrational fear of flying.
That would be aviophobia.
And I have a very healthy fear of getting badly hurt and spending time in the hospital.
That would be traumatophobia and nosocomophobia.
I have pogonophobia.
An irrational fear of beards.
What about paraskevetica triophobia?
A fear of Friday the 13th. This is fun. What about...
Enough! Enough! I have phobophobia!
Ooh, my favorite. A fear of phobias.
If I've been paying attention, it sounds like you won't be needing those wings. Why don't we take them off your hands for you?
9! I will get over my fears. Eventually. But I will teach you how to make your own wings. Before you can fashion your wings, you need some sticks, some glue, and the blueprints. These can all be found in the bazaar. Look for the short and tall hagglers. You'll also need 5 feathers. Shoot the vultures and they will drop what you need.
And here I thought that frickin' pep talk with the ghosts took a very, very long time. Nope, this might top it. But right now we gotta climb down by literally falling down. Luckily no fall damage. And yeah, it's also this area here. It exists. You can't climb it, however. And yeah, no point going in the dark for that one. There's nothing there. There's a dick spot there you might have noticed that I didn't notice. I'm sorry for not noticing. But don't worry, we'll be getting every single one of these scarabs by the end of this part. Because remember, this is the part where we 100% the epic. And after that, all we have left is the boss, which we've unlocked the last part. Because we have all the Edgars we need to unlock everything. The rest is just for 100% reasons. Now, one of the things is this eagle here. they are now here on the stands. All we gotta do is shoot them. And this is the last time we are ever really going to use this for objective reasons. Either shooting birds or for a puzzle. Not so much for trusting places. Also, this spot here, the game can't handle this spot for some reason. So the game actually lags there if I move the camera to that corner. And that was kind of surprising to me. And I got kind of scared that I thought the game would end up crashing because of that corner. It didn't though, so I'm glad. Also, Spartacus opened this gate up for us, I guess. You see the whole, you know, connection thing there. So now we can go inside this area, which is pretty much the last area that we have to go to, essentially. So, we have the entire level unlocked now. We can now move on forward from there. Right now, though, we are going to just take care of all these assholes right now. Also, the marketplace is open to us as well because of the, pretty much the guy that we had to deal with back in the horror level because, you know, he wanted a wife, and so he made a Frankenstein's wife. And yeah, you know how that went. But now he wants to fly, just so we can get into a coliseum. But he wants to fly, damn it! And he's gonna, you know, teach us how to fly and, you know, give us the tools for it. But we have to get the stuff first. And, you know, most of it includes the birds. But the other things are blueprints and such, which we can only get in the marketplace, which I'll be going to soon. Right now, though, we're in here to save Spartacus' mates. And, yeah, there's lions here, and tigers, really. There's also an E here, but one of the prisoners, one of Spartacus' followers, I guess, or friends, is locked up here, and you can see him in the middle. So, we gotta go ahead and unlock all these gates, because, for one, the E and the person, and for two, the scarabs. So, there are 3 valves here, and also this guy, and all we gotta do is just turn them, and it'll release the doors by 2 in a certain pattern. This one here opens, I believe, the left one there, and the E, the right one. Now, the tigers, they look menacing until you realize that, yeah, you can just one-hit kill them. And they are very easy to dodge, too. So, yeah. This middle one here is for the middle. On both sides. There we go. We freed one of them. And here's the other tiger. Done. And the last valve will take care of the remaining 2 doors on that side. So, yeah, that's how this works. And I'm going to take care of these 2 tigers and get my scarabs. Now, this guy will be fine, no matter what. He can't be harmed because he's just an AI. And he's following us. However, he can easily get stuck and lost if we go too fast. So, yeah, he's not going to follow me. Oh, wait, he's following me still. But eventually he will stop following me because he can get stuck in corners or he can just lose me entirely. We can't go that way, even though it's a breakable wall. We need a bomb. Luckily, we can actually break it by, you know, getting Yakko. First of all, though, you might notice there's some targets here, as well as a water thing. And, you know, some more enemies about, including another valve. And this valve will unlock another prisoner. He's a redhead prisoner. Still has the same voice as the other guy, though. Snake. There's a door here, by the way, we can use to change characters, so I'll be using that. One prisoner left to get, and then we've done what Spartacus wanted. But first, let's be Yakko, and use his bombs to blow up a damn wall. So what could be behind this wall, you might be wondering? Well, as I blow it up, because it is quite a wall, we go inside and scarabs and an Acme thing. If we press these buttons, we'll spin it around. And as you can see, I'm hitting the A. And if I spin this around, it goes backwards. Back to the star. So 3 and 3. It always starts at star. So 1, 2, 3. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Maybe what does the middle one do? 1, 2. Okay, that's an M apparently. However, we don't have an E on either side for any of these buttons. This is kind of annoying. It took me a while, so I'm going to jump cut to when I actually solve it. But essentially, you have to do it like this. First, you go backwards. Get the A that way. Then you hit the middle for the C. Then you hit the left for the M. And lastly, hit the middle for the E. And that's how you beat this puzzle. And with that, the water symbol shows us a portal with the final page. Ladies and gentlemen, we will have all the scripts now. And with that, we can now go and, you know, see that weasel guy in order to complete his task. But first, let's go inside this portal here because now we are here in space. Okay, there's scarabs here, and there's also this guy which we can talk to. Let's see his surprise.
Juicy in the sky with... Ah, I see you've figured out the Acme Dimension Gate. Good. High Command will be pleased. Finally, there are signs of intelligent life on your planet.
Well, intelligent is a relative term, especially if you're referring to my relatives.
I've been monitoring this backwater planet now for centuries, just waiting for one of your inhabitants to show signs of intelligence.
Yeah, is that a toupee or is a squirrel snuggled on your head?
You must use your combined talents to perform great things.
Can you amalgamate your toupee?
I've told you all that I can. The rest is up to you. Go, now, before the gate closes.
So now that we've gotten our taste of Shatner, we can now leave this area forever, because all we needed to do here was get scarabs, and that's it. Talking to him was optional. There was no other point to being there. And now we're done with this area, so we can now move on. And, essentially, we can just continue on to the end of this area, because at the end of this area, also all of them respawn. Great. Oh, by the way, these targets. I'm going to shoot a few of these, but I don't remember or quite get what to do here. There are some scarabs and an Edgar down below, but we gotta solve this, and I don't know how to solve it, nor do I remember how to solve it. But, we'll figure it out eventually. Right now, though, there's a spa area here. A nice place to warm ourselves up and such. And, you know, we have one more prisoner to find, so we might as well go ahead on left and just, you know, check the spa area. There's one more door, our final door, in fact, because we already know about the other door from before. So, yeah, essentially, here's the last prisoner. Here's the valve. We've now unlocked his cage, and they're all free. He's an old guy. And now they're all free and safe, we can now get the hell out of here. You have all the scarabs here, too. And, the thing is, I could just run back, go outside, and go to Spartacus. However, if I do that, there's one big issue of this objective that shows its fucking ugly face in here. And it's as soon as we talk to Spartacus, right about now.
Have you found all my friends, too? I need you to free my friends, too, so I can smash the Romans.
We did free his friends, but we didn't escort them out of the whole entire area. Now begins, honestly, the worst objective in the game. We have to escort all 3 of these guys all the way out of here. these guys can easily get stuck even on each other, and we would have to know this and go back to get them. All the while we have to fight enemies on the way there and such. So, I'ma just speed this up for you, because this is gonna go on for a while, and I'm not gonna waste your fucking time watching this. Alright? Watch me go back and try to, like, grab him again so they can move on forward. This was honestly the most obnoxious objective in the entire game, and I hate it. I seriously hated doing this. And I was so glad it was over, because as soon as you get to the exit, good news, they teleport themselves over to Spartacus, and hey, he's already free for some reason. But we didn't leave. We have to keep on going forward to leave. And now that we can leave, we can now go to see Spartacus and get our reward, because I hated that objective, I hated doing it, but at least it's over now. So give us our Edgar, dude.
It is time to rise up and smash the f***ing Romans. I cannot thank you enough.
Well, most people we've met so far seem to insist on giving us a golden statue.
We have no idea what they're for, but they're shiny. Yeah.
We like shiny.
I too have a shiny statue for you. Thank you again and goodbye. Ow! The darn smash!
I seriously love all the voice actors and what they do in this game, honestly. All these voice actors are phenomenal. However, we have that Edgar now, and we can now get the hell out of here. Here's the door. Here's all 3 areas. We've now found every one of these doors, essentially, so we can teleport anywhere we want now. I'm a jump cut, however, because I want to get this bird next. And the thing is, I fucked up, and then I fell through the map. So yeah, that happened. Anyway, here's a bird. I'm gonna get his feather. That'll be 3. No, 2. I'm sorry. The 3rd one's right over here. Fucking snakes. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this bird right now and get my 3rd feather. There you go. Next up, back over here, we didn't get the chicken yet. And the chicken is this guy. Now, you already know I can't attack him. You already know I can't stomp on him. You already know he doesn't move. And as you can see, I'm shooting him and it's not doing anything either. I can't even roll into him. So how do I beat him then? Well, we're Yakko, and we have bombs. So, let's see if he is invincible to bombs. Note, he isn't. Here's the chicken.
That's not a burly Roman soldier. It's a chicken.
And just like that, we have now found all the chickens. Which means that we have this Edgar. 40 of them, baby. We got a lot now. Okay, time to jump cut because I'm now back outside, back at the start. Because there's a bird here as well. And the feather goes in the water, so I gotta swim for it. But we are also near the marketplace. And we are missing one more feather. The last feather being in the marketplace area. So it's time to go into a new area. So we couldn't go in here beforehand because it was locked, but because we went ahead and talked to that scientist dude, we can now enter the marketplace. And we can find all sorts of things, like an M. We can also find the mini games that we have to do in order to get our free things. Sugar, okay. So his simple game. It really is simple. Here's the bird, by the way, our last feather. But yeah, this game, probably the easiest mini game in the entire game, maybe. Are you ready for it? Because it should be easy to you as well.
Right then, what'll it be?
I'd like a pot of glue, please.
Okay, but first you'll have to beat my simple little game. I call it Pee Under the Cup. No, stop sniggering. It's not what you think. Underneath one of these cups is a pea. First, I'll show you where it is, and then I'm going to cover it and jumble up the cups. You have to see if you can keep track of where it is. When I've finished, select the cup under which you believe the P to be. If you choose correctly, I'll award you with what you want. Get it wrong, and you'll have to try again.
Yes, cup and balls. Watch the ball. Look at how slowly he spins this. I'm gonna spoil you right now. I am not gonna lose any of these. And you have to do this 3 times. So the first one here, the easiest one, gives us a pumpkin. Nah, it's paint. It's like the pot thing. So, it's a pot of glue, I mean. So now we have the glue, we can now move on forward and essentially look around for more scares, because this place is also kind of a maze. And also we can see the Triforce. But the Triforce is not important here. What's important here is scarabs. And looking for a whole lot of them. All over the place. Even though we kind of have to get through some very tight little corners, like between people. And have to deal with a lot of snakes. However, the main thing is that we also gotta look around for that guy and his cup of balls games, because there are 2 more cup of balls, and there's sort of like a medium and hard versions of them. That doesn't mean much because they are gonna act the same way, unfortunately, which means they're gonna be just as easy as what you just saw there. Because the thing is, what makes it more harder, quote-unquote, is that they add more cups. But here's my cup and balls. It's not how many cups you're using, it's about how you handle the cups that makes it hard. And this guy... Oh, God.
Oh, they're lovely.
Lovely.
My own game to win some.
Oh, man, here we go.
Right then, what'll it be?
I'd like a bundle of sticks, please.
You know what to do. I hide a pea under one of these here cups. Once I've done shuffling them, you have to pick the one with the pea under. Get it right, then my wares are yours. Get it wrong, and I'm keeping them.
Welcome to the intermediate one. Now, he will, handle 2 at once, so he will handle more than 1. But, you didn't lose sight of the ball, did ya? I didn't. So, yeah. You can see that it's not going to be that hard. You can see it's going to be very easy, because he does play it the exact same way for the most part. And now we got the bundle of sticks. All we have to get left is the blueprints. Which, obviously you can tell how I'm going to get those. But, let's look around for all these places to see if we can find any more stuff. Not just empty vases and apples, but more scarabs. Maybe the last letter even. Let's see, another scarab, there's another door there, I can change characters. I will need to because there are dig spots around, so I will need Wacko for them. But otherwise, not really anything to worry about there. Let's see, what's up here, shall we? Well, hey, there he is. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of snakes. Yep, we gotta find the P. It couldn't be any simpler. You can shut up. Please stop talking. There's dig spots here. We have to come back here as Wacko to take care of them. Couldn't be simpler. Couldn't be any simpler. There's another dig spot right over here in this corner, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Wacko to take care of both of them. Goddamn snakes! Stop with the fucking snakes, please! God! Here's the door. Union break. Let's go. Change to Wacko, please. Time to go digging for treasure. So first of all, this spot right here.
I can dig it, baby.
And after that, the dig spot right by the game, which he's gonna start talking again, isn't he? God damn it! Get your blueprints here! Handmade originals, one of a kind. Find the P, win the prints. Couldn't be simpler.
Right then, what'll it be?
I'd like some blueprints, please.
I'm led to believe you think you're quite good at this little game of mine. Well, you can wipe that smug grin off your face right now. The previous attempts have just been for fun. This is where it gets difficult. If you get this one right, you deserve to win.
Okay, let's see what you... Oh, it's just more cops. This is the advanced. Did you lose the P? No, you didn't. You didn't lose the P. It's right... Oh my god, it's right over here. Yeah. Told you I wouldn't lose this. And we got blueprints now. So now, he can stop going, roll up, roll up. And... yeah, no audio, but there's just an FMV clip of him there. Because he's not actually there, it's just a teleport thing. But hey, we are now going to go ahead and get the last of the scarabs in the marketplace, which is right over here. I'm going to go right now, and here we go. Ah, fucking more snakes. In case you're wondering, we have no reason to use bombs anymore. And we also have no reason to ever use Dot's hula skirt anymore either. We haven't had a use for that in a while now. All we have left now is dig spots. And once we deal with that, that's also Wacko's use taken care of for good as well. But at that point, we will also be nearly done with the game, because all we have left is literally just scarabs, which, you know, dig spots, scarabs will be done by that point. The Edgars, and then the boss. And once we fight the boss, we'll be done. So jump cut over to this dig spot that I didn't get yet. Yeah, there it is. And then I'm gonna jump cut over to the tower thing to go and make our wings, to then go into the Coliseum ourselves for our objective.
1, 2, 3. Ah, fooey! Okay, this time definitely no messing around. Just run and jump and fly like a birdie. Oh, I am a birdie. I am a big chicken birdie. Oh, hello there, what are you anyway?
Forget about our mysterious origins. We could tell you, but we'd have to kill you. We've got all the bits and pieces you asked for. Now, can we please build some wings and get flying already?
Do we need passports? I ate mine.
Do you have a frequent flyer plan?
Fine. Oh, okay, well, you just need to follow the blueprints. It took me a few weeks to... Oh.
I feel the need.
The need for speed.
Wow, box seats?
When does the race start?
Haven't you learned anything from watching all those chariot racing movies? When the trumpet blowers blow their trumpets, of course.
What are these instructions for?
Ah, that'll be the instruction manual for the chariot. What does it say?
Press the jump button to accelerate. Use the movement stick to steer. Press the action button for a speed boost.
Well, like most things you say, that makes absolutely no sense to me. Read it again.
Press the jump button to accelerate. Use the movement stick to steer. Press the action button for a speed boost.
Where are the brakes?
Brakes? What brakes?
Uh-oh. Hold tight, brothers.
Now, I said that the P thing was the easiest minigame in the game, but I lied. This is the easiest. So, this is the Coliseum race. We have 3 boosts, but me pressing the X button once just makes them all get used at once, so... great. The main thing here, though, is we've got to race against all 3 of these guys and beat them. We have 7 laps to do so. You will always be faster than them, though, so... just don't hit them, and keep going, and you'll win. It is so easy to win this, it's not even funny. Like, you might screw up the cup and bowl thing, like maybe on the last one, like once. But this one, I don't see how anyone's gonna lose this. This is unbelievably easy. It's not even really fun to play. It's honestly kind of jank to turn around in this whole entire thing. And also, it's just kind of time-consuming in any way, sense, the thing. It's just shit. It's just a really shit minigame, and I've done it, and we've won, and we got our Edgar, and now we get our congratulatory cutscene for beating the Colosseum. Let's see it, shall we?
Thank you! Thank you!
You're too kind. Mwah.
Look, I won a kettle.
What Wacko got there was probably the best award in the game. But here's an Edgar anyway. So, we have all of these Edgars now, but we're not done yet because we now gotta deal with that pipe puzzle thing. So, I don't know how I beat this in such the way that I did. I just shot targets until eventually I beat it. And from all these targets I've shot, I complete the first one, and then the second one, and then the third one in one go. And I was like, wait, did I actually do it? Hang on, I gotta check. Did I actually just... But yes, I did. So that entire layout that you saw there with the pipes is literally how you beat this. So now you know how to beat this puzzle. And with that, we got an Edgar and 4 more scarabs. Last one I'm missing is Dig Spot. So, yeah. We have now pretty much beaten the epic. So I'm going to go ahead and jump out to me again the Dig Spot right about now. And then we're going to dig it up, get our last scarab, get our last Edgar, and, yeah. Oh god, they put the Edgar in the freaking lag spot. That's gonna be kind of ugly to deal with. I gotta be careful here. Here we go. Got it. Alright, 43. So, we're done. Well, not yet. Because we're missing something. A letter, the C. Remember the last part when I said that I missed something in this one area? Did you see it? I hope you did. It's behind the planks. And with that, we now have the maximum health. There you go. About 9 hit points. Pretty big. Let's leave, shall we? Because we're now done with the epic completely. It's 100% done. Which means the part should be over now, right? I mean, it's been about 30 minutes. And, for the most part, we've done everything we need to do. We've done, you know, all the levels now. We've even completed the hub with all of its canisters. All we have left is to get our Edgar with the papers we've got, and to fight the final boss, and be done with the game. Quite honestly, we've done a lot, and, it's been quite a big deal. But I feel like it's time to end it, so... Next time in the final part of Animaniacs, we are going to finally fight the final boss. Just fucking king, we're doing it right now. Let's get these papers out of the way and get an Edgar.
You found them! Words cannot describe my relief at this moment. I feel totally liberated. Here, take this Edgar as thanks. And now, I must bid you adieu. The script needs proofreading and editing before being handed out to the storyboard artists. And then there's the matter of payment. I mean, you can't expect these guys to work for nothing. Not to mention...
Yep, sure thing. You focus on your stuff, and I'll focus on mine. I have 44 Edgars. So, we have almost all of them, because the max total is 45 Edgars. And we can even check out the whole stand here to make sure on that. However, we are missing one. You know why? Because the final boss has the final Edgar.
You don't think... never mind.
So, as we look through and get some pretty inspiring words...
Why is it that I don't wear shoes?
Thank you, Yakko. It's now time for us to continue on forward and essentially begin the final boss fight. We're gonna get our final Edgar, and we're gonna save Warner Bros. World at least, with a big finale fight.
Those pesky little fuzzy heads will never find them all.
Well, I mean, I kind of did already.
3, 2, 1.
And here we go, the final boss fight. So, the way this works is that to begin with, we gotta dodge all this shit, which is kind of hard for me to dodge. Just saying. We have a shit ton of health, so we can take a whole brunt of it. After that, he will then start sending out a whole bunch of balloon guys, and we gotta shoot them down. The reason is simple, because if we do that, we'll end up getting power. We have to get this power in order to fill up our bar. Once the bar is filled, we'll be able to boost. We will then use that boost to catch up with this guy, and then we can start attacking him directly. So now all I gotta do is start shooting at the fans. Now that big fan's easy, but the ones on the sides are hard to get because they're very small. But as we're doing this, we have to also dodge the bomb circles he starts shooting at as well. Which makes this honestly kind of obnoxious. Here's the thing, if you're good at this, which isn't that hard to pull off, you can actually beat this in 2 freaking goes, essentially. That was the first go, now it loops, because now it's time for the second go. Unfortunately, I beat him in the third go, because, like I said, the small fans are hard to hit, and I had a hard time defeating that fan on the right there, so, yeah. It's kind of hard to get your aim going when it's so small and you're looking at a TV from a distance, and it's not like a big TV, so, you know, give me a freaking break. But hey, once we beat this boss, believe it or not, we're actually done with the game. There's nothing else to do, and also, believe it or not, this is the entire boss. There's nothing else to this. There's not even like a second phase or whatever. It's just this. And again, I got all this health, so taking all this damage is not a big deal to me. I was also having a hard time hitting this guy because of all the bombs, because they were really stunning me. Again, I could have been done with this guy, but yeah. I believe I only had about 2-3 more hits to go on the bottom there, and then I was done. For the most part, really easy final boss, honestly. So, yeah, that's about the gist of things. And with that, honestly, that's the end of Animaniacs The Great Edgar Hunt. Once we beat this guy, we'll get our final Edgar, and we'll have 100% of the game. So, yeah. Let's beat this guy up and destroy his entire blimp ride and end this entire adventure. There you go. And that's it. Down he goes. Success. And now, here it is, our 45th Edgar. We've done it, we've beaten the game.
Mr. Potts, I found them again, and all the Edgars. The puppy children had them all the time. Well done, Ralph. Now lock them back in the tower where they belong, and we can put all this behind us. Now, if you'll excuse me, the show must go on.
Would you like to hear our song? 10 shiny statues sitting on the wall.
Wait a minute, brother. That's the radio edit. Which is singing the extended 12-inch version. He might be in here a while.
A million shiny statues sitting on a wall.
A million shiny statues sitting on a wall. And if one shiny statue should accidentally fall, there'd be 999,999 shiny statues sitting on the wall.
No! No! No!
Well, I guess a lackluster ending would fit for a lackluster final boss. But hey, we did it. We've beaten the game. So what do I think about the Animaniacs Great Edgar Hunt? Well, it's fine. I mean, it plays fine. It has some moments of challenge and, you know, it's not a bad game. I will say that it came in quite late, honestly. Like, this came in years after the show was over. So it was kind of weird how Animaniacs just kind of kept going from there. You know, in a way, it's kind of fitting that I did Animaniacs Great Edgar Hunt because of the fact that lately, there's now been the whole announcement of the Animaniacs coming back with a new show. So, hopefully that's going to be good. Better than this game. Because it's not up to the par of the show, unfortunately. It has its moments, don't get me wrong, it has its moments, but it definitely wasn't that funny. And some of the jokes went on too freaking long. Like, some of the long cutscenes were that. So, yeah. However, for the most part, I enjoyed playing the game, I enjoyed beating it, and, you know, it was kind of a part of my childhood, essentially, so it was fun going back and going through this. And you guys voted for it on Twitter, so I had to go ahead and do that for you. Now, the only other game that I, you know, had in the votes that had a lot of votes and nearly won was Rayman Revolution. And I'm thinking about doing that now because, you know, people voted for it. So, who knows? I might Rayman Revolution after this. Or you might get the stream highlight shit again, or anything else, really. It all comes down to me at this point because this game won, and not that one, so there you go. But for the most part, that's it. Nothing else to do, except look at the credits, and also see our completion ranking. Because at the end, it will show us, you know, if we got 100%, if we got all the Edgars and such. So yeah. But that's it. So, I hope you enjoyed watching me go through the entirety of this game. I hope it was a lot of fun for you. And yeah, I know, 9 parts. Not a long game, honestly, but it does get quite long. I did cut out a lot of shit, and there was a lot of backtracking going on too. The backtracking, probably the most annoying part. Honestly, just not exactly the most fun thing to do. But yeah. So, I've been Xindictive, and this has been Animaniacs Great Edgar Hunt on the PlayStation 2. Here are the results, ladies and gentlemen. 100%, there we go. So thanks for watching, I'll see you all next time for either Stream Highlights Return or a new Let's Play. See you then.